Hey guys, and welcome to Running into a Trans Time Nomad. This game is different and special comparatively to anything else I've ever played. And if you saw the thumbnail and the title of the video, either or, you'll know because I'm in this game. Isn't that nuts? Isn't that crazy? So I got the opportunity to voice one of the characters in this game, and I am like still so thankful for it. I did post in my community tab about it and that I was gonna make its own video after my FNAF Into the Pit videos. So here we are. Um, I have not played the full game myself, because I wanted to save it for a video, but like obviously I know what happens because I'm in it. I was a part of it. So it's not going to be like first time reaction, wow, surprise, because I was a part in making it. So there's that. But I just want to say thank you to Bez, the dev, who invited me onto this project. I had a great time recording the lines. I was very excited about it. It was made for a couple of different game jams. The whole game, all of it, was made within 10 days. And it's just a short visual novel. If you don't know anything about the game, it's just a very short visual novel about a time traveler and essentially a commentary on like trans rights, pretty much. In a pretty like lighthearted, kind of silly way. Um, and it's just really cool. I'm just so thankful to have been a part of it, and it's the first thing I've ever voice acted on, and I hope to do much more. So if anyone sees this and needs voice acting, let me know. But yeah. Should we just get started? I just it's gonna be so crazy to hear my own voice reading these lines in the game. But there's only one choice in the game. There are multiple endings, but there's just one choice throughout. So I'm gonna do all of the endings because it is very short. So it's not gonna take, a crazy amount of effort to get all the endings. So I'll save before the choice, and then we'll go through all three of the endings. So it starts out at my voice. So jump scare. Okay. I'm putting it off. It's fine. Let's just start. The three of us meet up every Sunday to hike through our local park. Lexa, Nix, and me, Max. A small gang of roving trans people. We occasionally get side eyes from the people we walk past. Isn't that crazy? That's me. That's so nuts. Okay, anyway, I can't dwell, okay? I can't. Let's just keep going. On occasion, a child points at one of us, asking, "Are you a girl or a boy?" We're not always sure which one of us is being asked. We all look a little queer. Nix walks the fastest. Lexa is the oldest of the three of us. We used to work at the same place. There again, we were the three trans people who stuck out. After Lexa found a better job, Nix and I found ourselves missing them, so we decided to get together outside of work. I forgot to mention. Shut up, me. No, I forgot to mention that the music and the characters themselves are, like, kind of taking inspiration and vaguely based off of Kingdom Hearts. So the main trio is based off of, like, the iconic trio in Kingdom Hearts. If you know, you know. So if you have any theories as to who's who, you can leave it in the comments. But yeah, I just wanted to say that because I love the music. The people who put the music together in the game really hit it out of the park. I love it. It's very like pretty and like wistful. I love it a lot. So I just wanted to say that, okay? I have insider knowledge. Anyways, I'm so sorry. Let's continue. Our meeting verged on a date at first, and I wasn't sure where it would go, but in the end, we ended up playing Dungeons and Dragons until 3 a.m. or something. And now we go for walks, though sometimes those walks turn into another gaming session afterwards. This week, there's a shroud over our conversation. It's hard to talk about anything but the news. It feels frivolous to talk about anything else.
I'm gonna fight the governor. Do you think that's anything? Probably not. Still fun to imagine.
I'm gonna have to drive out of state now just to get my HRT. The closest clinic is 5 hours away. I don't have a car.
I want to say too, I love that they went with like non-human characters. I love it. 'Cause why not, you know? Anyways.
I can drive you if you want. We can make a trip out of it, maybe.
I know, it's just... I hate how hard it is. Maybe I'll just take a break from HRT. Or move.
Is that what you want to do?
I don't know. Maybe... I don't want to have to move. I like my job here. I like you guys, but... this sucks.
Maybe we'll try and fight it.
We're already doing that. We educate people. We help out unhoused trans kids. We protest. We write letters to the governor. And then this shit happens and sends us back 10 years all at once. And I hate it.
That's understandable. I'd miss you if you left, but I can't argue. Things don't look good.
I feel like I'm struggling now for trans people in the future to maybe have something better. I hate that I have to.
I'm never quite sure what to say during conversations like this. We're doing our best, or something like it. Change comes slowly, painfully slowly. Speak, Max, speak. Honestly, I so relate to that line of being, like, not sure what to say, because heated conversations are not, my favorite. So sometimes I'm just like, preach. Say something. I don't know. So, relatable moment. It could be worse, I think. Which isn't much comfort. It's something.
I'm sorry, love. Is there anything I can help you with in the meantime?
Can you help me make an appointment at the new place I found? You have to call them. Ugh.
So true.
I can do that. We care about you. Got that memorized? Don't forget it.
Got that incredible that they put that line in there. Thank you. The conversation keeps going. I'm a little out of it. Maybe because it's an off day. Maybe just my ADHD. I see her. Oh shit. Honestly, that might be me or it might be the game. I don't know. I can literally just say it though. It's literally me. I'm not gonna go full reading my lines though. I'm sorry, okay? Me playing games is supposed to be more casual. I'm not... You know what I mean? Anyways. I see her first, standing in a clearing a little off the path. She's peering into a tube, maybe a telescope. I look away, but then I hear her talking.
Hey, Shyler. What year is this exactly? I was trying to shoot for the 2020s. Did we make it?
A strange voice comes from the tube.
We're in 2024, Pelly. We did indeed make it to the 2020s.
Sweet. Thanks, Shyler.
You're welcome. As your AI, I am always here to assist.
She lowers the telescope thing and looks around. She catches my eye and waves, marching over. Lexa and Nyx notice her now and look over at this strange person. She looks otherworldly somehow. Out of time, maybe. She looks like she shops at thrift stores.
Hey! You're just the people I wanted to see.
It's so crazy. I'm sorry. I can't get over it. It's, first of all, still crazy to hear my own voice. Second of all, it's so crazy that the whole game is voice acted, because, like, I just kind of have to sit here. I'm like, whoa. It's so nice when I play a visual novel and it is voice acted. It just it saves my brain. Because sometimes it's a lot. Like, when if you've seen any of my other video, like, when I played Hatoful Boyfriend, oh my god. The amount of reading in that game and the amount of characters, insane. So, like, I would just get so fatigued from reading and reading and reading for hours on end. And obviously this wouldn't be a huge issue with this game because it's shorter, but still, it's like, it's so nice to just kind of sit and vibe and like take it in rather than having to put it out and take it in. You know what? Do you understand? Do you get it? I don't know. Continue.
Do we know you?
No, I doubt it. But you three are trans like me, right?
If not for the like me, I would have thought she was being an incredibly rude stranger. But maybe she's just looking for connection? Yeah, that's right. Her face lights up.
I knew it. My gaydar is impeccable. Or, well, transdar. Can I interview you three for my Kaleidocast? I'm trying to collect accounts of trans people across different time periods, and I'm currently making my way across the 2000s.
Different time periods? What the hell are you talking about?
Do you mean different generations?
Nope. I'm a time traveler, you see.
She holds up the telescope thing.
My kaleidoscope helps me traverse the current timeline, and I'm using it to interview as many trans people as possible.
Assuming you're telling the truth. Why?
I don't know. I thought it would be fun.
That's so cool.
Dude, imagine being a time traveler and then just, yeah, being able to use it for whatever the fuck you want. That'd be so nuts. Just to be like, yeah, I have like a podcast. Can I like just interview people? I'm wonder, you know what? Is there some secret time travel government we know nothing about? Cause that would be cool. But it's such a cool concept to me to just like, cause I feel like whenever time travel is used in games, it's so serious. And I love that when they wrote the script for this and stuff and did the concept, that it just is much more casual. I kind of like, I like it. I'll say that.
Thanks. Oh, what are all of your names, by the way?
I'm Max.
Lexa.
And I'm Nyx.
I'm not sure if I believe Pelly, not at first. But she seems kind, well-intentioned. Maybe she's just a Pisces or something. Pelly asks us for our pronouns and how we identify. Nick shares first, surprisingly eager about it. Lexa seems more hesitant, not sure what to make of this strange person before us. I'm unsure as ever, never quite sure what to call myself. I don't feel settled on my name, much less my pronouns.
Thank you so much. What to ask next? What's it like being trans in 2024? Do you like it?
I'd like it better if I lived somewhere else, I think.
I think, regardless of place, I like being trans. I wouldn't change it. It's me. I like being me.
Heck yeah.
There's just a lot to work on. Even aside from legislation, people can just suck.
What's the legislation like?
People under 25 in this state can't go on HRT now.
Really?
Oh, I didn't mean to click that
Jeez,
fast.
I've heard
My
of laws like
apologies.
that in the past, but I didn't realize it ended up somewhere they were in place.
Yeah, it's the worst. If I want my HRT, I either have to commit to a 10-hour round trip or move.
Oh, that's a tough choice, I'm sure.
Yeah, tell me about it.
What do you all want for trans people in the future?
More accessible healthcare, for one thing.
Big agree, and better anti-discrimination laws. Maybe more education on transness and gender too.
Nice. Those are all good things.
Pelly turns to me.
What about you, Max? You haven't said much.
Well, I think for a moment, then say what's on my mind. Well, honestly, I'm more curious about you than anything else. Can I ask you some questions?
Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
Well, first of all, what are you planning on doing with these interviews?
Honestly, I'm not sure yet. I've been collecting them for a while now, but I don't know what I want to do with them. All I know right now is that I wanted to talk to trans people across various times, and that's what I've been doing.
That's cool. And how do you travel across time exactly?
My kaleidoscope.
She holds up the tube thing, which sparkles in the sun.
It's special, you see? But I can't tell you more than that. It's a secret. Any other questions?
I shrug. No. I think that's all I had to ask.
Awesome. This'll all be great for my Kaleidocast.
She gives us a salute.
Well, I better jet to the 2050s. It's just a quarter century ahead, but the changes...
Wait!
Pelly, Lexa, and I all turn to Nyx in surprise. They usually don't scream like that. What's up with them?
Before you go, Pelly, I need to know... Do trans rights get better in the future?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've seen the progress myself. You should see trans people in the 3000s. It's paradise compared to this time period.
3,000. It's so far away. Nyx's face lights up.
Great! Then I need you to take me there.
Do you think they live underwater? I have to say it. I have to. The Jonas Brothers... The chokehold they have. Anyways. Lexa and I probably have the same shocked expression on our faces. Pelly looks surprised too.
I can, but...
Hold on, Nyx! What are you doing?
Nyx folds her arms and stands next to Pelly.
Going to a better time, of course. Trans rights are going nowhere here. And you heard Pelly. Things don't become paradise for trans people for over 1,000 years. I don't want to live in this time when I can go to a better one.
You can't do that! That's not right!
Why not?
Because unless people like us fight for change in the present, how will things get better in the future?
Screw that! Other people can pick up the fight. I'm tired of it. I'm moving on.
You can't just run away when things get bad.
Lexa turns to me.
Max, back me up.
I look from Nyx to Lexa to Pelly, unsure what to say. After a moment of thought, I say, okay, here we go. We're saving. Oh my god, the icon is the pocket watch. Cute. Okay. Saved by the choice. Okay. So, we have 3 options. We can say Lexa's right and basically say, like, yep, we need to stay in the present because, we need to fight for people now so it can be better in the future. We can basically say, I'm just not going to stop you, Nyx, and you can, stay in the present and sort of stay neutral. Or you can say, Pelly, I'm going to come too, and also go to the future. Dude, I mulled over it even when I was, recording my lines and stuff. I'm like, damn, what would I pick? What would I pick? Because I'm so torn. I feel like if it were me, I'd sort of have to stay neutral about it because I see points on both sides. But truthfully, if I could go to a utopia right now, that would be kind of sick. That would be kind of slay. So, I don't know. But for the sake of having all the endings in the game and stuff, I am just gonna pick the first option and then we'll keep going down. So, for this one, we're just gonna say that Lexa's right and side with Lexa. I turn to Nyx, look into her eyes. I can feel her pain so much, it hurts. But I know that abandoning the present isn't the answer. Lexa's right. If we want a better future, we have to fight for it. Things will be good in the year 3000, thanks to people like us who didn't give up, Nyx. We need you to stay. Please. Plus, well, we would miss you a whole lot. There's a long pause. I see the expression on Nyx's face shift. Now, they don't look as certain about what they were about to do. Now, they just look sad. Eventually, they look over at me and nod.
You're right. I'll stay. I'm sorry. I guess I was being hasty.
They turn to Pelly.
Thanks for talking to us today. At least now we know there's something better in the future.
Hey, I'm glad I could show you all that. Maybe we'll meet again. In another time. Later, Gators!
We watch as she lifts up her kaleidoscope, peering inside and turning it this way and that. Then there's a flash of white light, and she disappears. Lexa, Nix, and I all look at each other.
So, that was quite an event.
Thanks for talking to us today. At least now we know there's
Oops,
something
no.
better in the future.
Damn. Wrong line. It's fine.
D&D at my place?
There we go.
Hell yes!
And so, we head towards the exit of the park. Tonight's going to be awesome, and it makes me glad that we're all still together. And that's it. That's the first ending. So, like I said, it's short. It doesn't go super far after the choice. Do I want to say... I'm going to save it for the end. I was going to say something, but it was sort of a spoiler for the other endings, so I didn't want to say it. All right, so let's do the neutral one. I'm not going to stop you. I sigh and shake my head. I feel Nix's pain so bad it hurts. I get where they're coming from, and I don't want to hold them back. I'm not going to stop you, Nix. If that's what you want to do, you have my blessing. Just promise you won't forget us, okay? Nix smiles at me, looking very grateful.
Of course I won't.
You're seriously going to leave?
Nix goes closer to Pelly.
Yes.
Lexa looks irritated for a moment, but then she sighs and shakes her head.
Fine. I see nothing I say is going to stop you.
Thank you.
She turns to Pelly.
I'm ready.
Okay. Later, Gators. Let's jet to the future.
Pelly takes Nix's hand and holds the kaleidoscope up to her eye, turning it this way and that. Then there's a flash of white light, and then Pelly and Nix are gone. Lexa and I look at each other.
So, that was quite an event.
I'll say.
Gaming session at my place?
Sounds good. And so, we head towards the exit of the park. Things are going to feel empty without Nix there, but at least we know they're in a better future now. Okay, that's the neutral end. And then... let's do the last one. I'm coming too, bestie. I swallow hard, gather my courage, and look over at Pelly. Pelly, I want to come too.
What?
I turn to Lexa, who looks shocked and disappointed. I can't say I blame her. I want that better future too, Lexa. I'm sorry, but I don't want to stay here when I can go to a place where trans rights are that far ahead. Lexa sighs and shakes her head. She looks irritated at first, then very sad.
I don't want to lose you two.
Oh, Lexa. Come here.
Nix goes over to Lexa and embraces her. I do the same, and we share a big gay group hug. When we let go, Nix takes Lexa's hand.
Promise you won't forget us?
Of course not. You two are my trans siblings, no matter what timeline you're in.
So are you. Nix and I go up to Pelly, who gives us each a nod.
Let's go, fellas.
She takes Nix's hand.
Hey, Nix. Can you hold Max's hand there? Otherwise, he'll get left in this time.
Yeah, okay.
Nix takes my hand. Pelly brings the kaleidoscope up to her eye and turns it this way and that. I look over at Lexa and see her waving goodbye. Then, a white light surrounds us, blocking her from view. Whatever future Nix and I end up in, I know I'll never forget where I came from. Bam. All 3 endings. Done. So, the thing I was gonna say before that I didn't want to say because it felt like kind of spoiling the other endings is, I think someone in one of the Game Jam reviews said this and I, like, fully agreed. I do really like that really none of the 3 endings feel wrong. Like, sure, I suppose, depending on who you are, you could argue that going to the future is the wrong choice or being neutral is the wrong choice or whatever it might be. But it doesn't really frame any of them as necessarily the wrong choice. Because it really all depends on who you are and your preferences and your own personal thoughts. But yeah, that was the whole game. I don't have a ton much else to say about it other than what I've already said. If you want to play it for yourself, it is free on itch.io, which I will obviously link down below. And if you want to play it and leave a review on itch.io or any of the game jams or anything, please do. That'd be awesome. If you have any thoughts about the game, you can leave them down in the comments. And let me know, because obviously this game is pretty close to me. It's pretty near and dear to my heart because I was in it. I was a part of making it, and I'm very thankful that I was a part of it, and I was around so many talented people, and I just got the opportunity. So thank you again to everyone who was involved. If any of them see this, I really truly appreciate it, and I hope to be in more games in the future because that would be such a dream come true. That'd be so awesome. That's it though. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, especially if you made it this far. If you did make it this far and watch the entire video, why not subscribe? Come on, it's weird. Just do it. Otherwise, go ahead and like the video if you liked it. Share it with everybody and everybody if you so choose. And in the meantime, before next time, just take care of yourself. Also, I decided that I can't say have a good one anymore because that's what I say to people on the phone at work, and I can't say it at the end of my videos anymore. It's ruined for me. I can't say that. That's like my default goodbye. So I can't say that anymore, and I haven't figured out what to say instead. So see you next time, I guess. Okay. Bye.